What is it? It's HPJ here. Sorry about the mic issues because we're all having mic issues today. Yeah. You're welcome to HPJ. All right. Of course. Very sad. Um, I personally don't have a. I'm not a watermelon chicken. I'm so sorry. I'm having issues. That's why if you hear the playback, it's at the beginning. It's kind of having those mic issues. I don't know why I'm having issues. Because I really, I'm just check my functions and try to make sure my functions are fine. But apparently that's not working. So, yeah, it's going to be one of those recording sessions. Yay. You actually have your life through. So, yeah, if you guys are cheating, I will. I can look at boba, cup of boba, added cup of water. I will usually just yeah, boba off. And then I didn't. Like I didn't want to add additional stuff to it either. So it was just like, do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this? So it was pretty much just like a whole configuration of things that I was like, do I want to add it or don't add it? And I just went for like the three basic things. You know, people love boba, people love tea, people love coffee. I don't care which one you guys love more, but I like both. I like all three. I've had all three, but I prefer tea over coffee. And if I did have boba, you guys would not like my boba choices. Um, because I can't drink milk tea, so I can't drink milk. So yeah, that's the thing. But anyway, um, while the death of Akira Toriyama has hit the masses, um, we also have something else to look into as well. Because sadly, while we're mourning the death of a legend, we're also celebrating the birth of a legend. Sailor Moon is now 32 years old. Well, the original anime that aired in Japan made its debut March 8th, no, March 7th, 32 years ago. Yeah, I know, that long ago. The critically acclaimed magical girl who fights in the name of love and justice is now 32 years old. And I love Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is my favorite anime of all time. Sailor Moon was a big inspiration for a lot of things in my life. And she was one of many inspirations for my pursuit of art. It didn't go nowhere, but at least I tried. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. But we have Yu-Gi-Oh music on right now because I was feeling the vibe of the anime, and there's some things I wanted to talk about as well, and I figured why not talk about it in the podcast because that way I can get everything that needs to be talked about just on the podcast. So I've recently just made an announcement that I will be looking into doing some stuff for Yu-Gi-Oh. What is that stuff? Well, retro deck profiles. That's right, retro deck profiles. And I know many of you uh, enjoy retro deck profiles because it's a way to look into the past for things as well as talking about those things from the past. It's funny though that I did a whole post for Sailor Moon, but then that doesn't get any likes, but the likes are here for International Women's Month. That speaks volumes. Anyway, I am very, very excited for talking about this project because I know this is something that will eventually come on the channel, and I am doing some things to get things ready. So, for those who don't know, I will be doing retro deck profiles. Funny enough, I have a lot of retro deck profiles already up on the channel, so I'm adding more to them, if you will. Or I'm probably just making better versions of those retro deck profiles because I have better lighting, I have better setup, I have, in quotes, a better mic source, in quote. So, yeah, a lot of things will hopefully be easy to conjecture for this upcoming project. And because of this upcoming project, what am I looking forward to doing? So I am taking older Yu-Gi-Oh decks and putting them together. Not like, cross bandless or anything, but I wanted to take decks that I love, that were casual, decks that I love, that were competitive, decks from different aspects of Yu-Gi-Oh, and then put them all into one. Um, or like put them into the retro deck profile and then go from there. I even made a retro playlist for my retro deck profile, and I already have a couple already in there. I don't know what the view count is for it, but I did put a lot of them in there because, fun fact, I had to re-record this actual. Well, I was initially doing decks for. Well, I had did some already. Then I was like, oh, let me find them, and then I did find them. And then, funny enough, the retro deck profiles had a lot of issues to them that I had to fix. So it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. I have at least 12 retro deck profiles already posted, and then I wanted to do more. And I did leave it up to like the vote of, do you guys want to see me do retro deck profiles via was it via did just stop? Ew. Oh, that's fine. Just trying to make sure that like, oh, it's playing in order. Yeah, okay, it's now shuffle. Thank you. So yeah, I want to be different, doing like different old G deck profiles. Some of them are going to be Harpie, some of them are going to be Blackwing, some can be Unity, some can be Dolce. I'm basically just going through whatever stuff I have on hand, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be looking at those older versions or older builds, and then I'm going to be making those older builds, whether they're on EDO Pro. Well, from judging what people saying they want me to use EDO Pro, here's the thing. If I have issues with my mic source, which just like what's going on here in this live stream, yeah, you guys might have to see some IRL deck profiles, and there's not much you can do because it's lag. That's just how the cookie crumbles. And sometimes those cookies aren't going to crumble like you want to. So I will definitely have to, in some cases, do a retro deck profile using an actual, recording situation, which is going to be great because I know people really love it. Editing wise, I don't know how I'm going to really particularly edit it, but it's going to be edited. So if let's say for instance, I just don't feel like getting on the computer, I would just whip out my phone, record, upload, bam, there we go, and then fix all of it in post. That's just how it is. Now, if I were to do something a little different, my favorite instance. I did because I can do both. I honestly want to do both for the just in case factor, but I did want to leave it up to people. Most people are basically saying just use Yugioh Pro. Um, I always find it funny because I have like over, I have almost 300 subscribers and like I can't even get a decent poll going. This shows how much likability I have. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm just like, okay, well, questions are being asked. Let's ask these questions again. Otherwise, fuck it. I'm tired of answering questions. But yeah, no, I'm definitely going to be doing the retro deck profiles. I hope this goes well and isn't like how they were before, where like everybody was screaming at me for like 15 different comment sections talking about how bad things were. Like, okay, well, guess what? It's either you take this or you get no content. And I am not afraid to not do any content. So yeah, it is basically just that. It will only be relegated to Yu-Gi-Oh because I'm not paying for Digimon cards. It's actually after like the shenanigans I went through with Digimon. So, are currently going through with Digimon because I haven't been to a Digimon event since a week ago. And how stressed out I was. And then the massive post that I put on Facebook that I still stand by. Well, Facebook and Instagram. So I'm not talking about that either. So not too long ago, um, did a, I have that thing near me. This is why I want to switch to the other headphones because I don't like having one in my ear because it'll sound like me. Um, uh, yeah. So, I had some issues, um, in regards to the Digimon tournament that I played. Uh, well, I've been playing in, and I don't think I verbally said it, or I probably have verbally said it, and people just get tired of it, but whatever, my channel, I do it. So, I have basically said, I know I'm not good at playing Digimon. I'm really good at playing any card game at that point. But I basically said, yeah, I know that I'm not good at playing this card game, and it very much frustrated me because there was legitimately not one win. I don't exactly know what is going on, but yeah, it is just a lot. Um, it's actually because of the fact that I try really hard to just do anything when it comes to it. Um, when you put all your blood, sweat, tears, and money into something, you would like to see some result. And I've not seen any results other than you're losing. Like, I don't even have a legitimate win under my belt because the one legitimate win was, unfortunately, someone who was playing a deck that he didn't even know. And I thought, I can't trust that. Even though most people would. And most people say you have one win in Digimon. And I'm like, yeah. And then I'm sitting in the store full of people who have done more than I ever have. And it brings me to this dark place because it's just one of those things like, here I go again, working really hard to do something and putting all this money and effort into it, and I have nothing to show for it. And it's just upsetting. So yeah, it puts me in an emotional and very dark place talking about it because it's just the same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! I do all this stuff for Yu-Gi-Oh! And I have really nothing to show for it. So yeah, it really does suck. Um, and it was like, well, maybe you should try a different deck. Don't you think I'll try that? Like, look, if you want to pull out money from my pockets, go for it. But, I was told, we play Digimon, play your favorite Digimon deck, you'll be fine. And that's what I did. I played, I built Yellow Hybrid, I was building Mastodon. I mean, I still have skeletons for decks I didn't even know I still had. I was building skeletons for decks that I eventually said I was going to play some type of variant of them. Like, I have a skeleton set up for security control. I have a setup for yellow vaccine. I have a setup for what is it? what's that one deck with everybody who's pretty in it? Well, I have matched them on, of course. Digimon, Sons of Chaos. Um, was it no, Nuamon in them? I have them ready as well. So it's not like I don't have decks to build. I don't know how to build the decks. I know how to build decks. It's just the execution of things just doesn't go well, and I don't know why. I honestly don't. So it's very upsetting. It's a hurt to the ego and it's a hurt to the mental. So it is just like that whole situation of, you know, I'm doing everything I possibly can. So sorry if I can't bust out $350 for a deck that someone else can. And then knowing that there are things that I cannot play against, I know when to just drop, throw in the towel. So it's like that's why I didn't go to the Double Typhoon a bit, because I don't play green. I have no interest in green. I don't know if I even want to play for the next couple weeks even after that, because I didn't swap myself with all of this, so now I'm just putting stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff. So yeah, it is what it is type of situations, and they suck. They suck so much. That this is the life I choose. Yeah, that's why there is gonna be a Digimon a tournament roundup for like the next couple weeks. So it's gonna walk away from Digimon tournaments for a while. Or maybe forever, I don't know. If things just don't go ways that I want to, I start just to ease my way away from them. So, it's just that just is how it is. You guys haven't seen me post any new deck profiles for a minute, and you kind of get the picture. Now I'm going back to retro deck profiles just because I wanted to try something different. Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to be a downer. It's just, just the reality of how things go. So, back to the retro deck profile situation. Yes, I have a couple of more ideas of retro decks that I want to try out. And basically, I think my decision is that I'll do the EDO Pro, but if I have issues or situations where my mic sources are not working, then I will turn to an IRL video and make IRL videos. Just because I need to make sure everything is convenient. I don't have any mic sources, and then of course background noise. So even if you can hear me, or if there's issues trying to hear me, I want to make sure that all of those are relegated to making sure, things are relegated to making sure everything's balanced out. So there's no background noise issues, there's no backdrop issues. Everybody is heard, everybody is seen, and and I don't have too many things I have to go back and forth with. So, yeah, there's just a lot. Definitely. What are things we can talk about? Because there's another Digimon set coming out, but it looks like it's just really just focusing on the main protagonist of the show, and then main protagonist of the movies. There's a lot of movie villain Digimon getting some love. There's Parasite-mon, there's the Ancient Greymon and Ancient Garurumon, which I don't think they were actually villains in the story. But the Digimon Frontiers movie, I'm not sure. I know Parasite-mon is getting one. There's an Omnimon coming out, because of course, poster child. So he's getting support. Davis and them are getting support as well. So there's going to be a new Imperial Dramon. There's going to be an Imperial Dramon Paladin mode again. So, yay! You guys get to have that. I want to turn up the music slightly a bit so you guys can in the background. If it's not too much of an issue. If it is, somebody let me know in the comment section. But at least that way I know this is what it is. Or I can just have no music, but then you have to hear like the background. And I need to drown out the background because I don't want the background to be. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that I have to figure out. The next couple of things, trying to figure out the situation with the retro deck profiles, trying to figure out current deck situations. I mean, there's really not much room to improve. You know, Flanders is fine. I'm not really sure what I want to do with Sky Striker. Um, I I don't know. I don't have many options and things today, so I think retro deck profiles will probably just be really good for right now. They'll give me some deck profiles to put out. Unless like new support for decks that I want to play are going out, or is there new support, or is there a new archetype that I like and I want to focus on it. Yeah, it's 50-50. It's a lot of this here and there. It's definitely a lot of here. Um, what else can I talk about? What else can yeah. I guess I can also talk about more about the inspiration for the retro deck profiles too. And I know it's going to be sounding a little controversial, but welcome to my life. So, Lithium 2300. Um, he's a Yu-Gi-Oh influencer, of course. And you've probably seen tons of his content. He's also sponsored by Konami to do videos for Konami for new products and stuff. He does every year. I think he's done it since 2015 or 2016. He's done the Yu-Gi-Oh cross ban list, where he takes Yu-Gi-Oh decks from different eras of the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise, and he puts them together and they duel each other. He just currently started the 2024 one. Which is basically something I'm going to start watching because I have an issue with the Yu-Gi-Oh cross ban list, and maybe it's just me. If it's just me, then fuck it. I don't care. I'm gonna be vocal about it. I'm tired of seeing meta decks of past and present. I would like to see some casual shit be thrown in. Um, you know, and it's funny though because everybody harps on me for being a Harpie player, but Harpies were at a Worlds. We never got a deck list, and even now I have been like searching for a deck list from that Worlds event, and not one person has ever responded to me about it. So yeah, it's a thing. I can go back to World Championship 2005? 2015, not 2015. Um, and I think he went 18th place. But there was a record showing that he went 18th place. But yeah, I never got a deck list. I never got any confirmation of things, which sucks. So it would have been nice to see the deck list. Judging by what he had already on the field, I mean, it's probably just a basic build of Harpie for that time. They were playing with, what was that girl's name? Oh, it was like Harpie dancers, HP Zero finds, you know, playing around with the hunting ground, popping stuff. They went with Cleaport in the match, and Cleaport, of course, is Harpie's easiest match because they have a lot of ways to shut down the pendulum. You can easily override skill drain because you can easily pop it with hunting ground with cyber Harpies and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just like here's all these things, but we hadn't seen any massive results or massive, you know, flex. I don't even know the guys from. I forget what his name is. But are these Korean or is German? But no one's ever gotten a deck list from him in regards to his deck being there because they were so fascinated with, you know, all the meta stuff that was there. And it's kind of a reason why I think I'm going to stop watching his channel is because I'm just, you know, I would like to see more than just meta. I would like to see some casual stuff, even if, you know, it's supposed to be a Yu-Gi-Oh cross ban list, but where's all the stuff from those eras, from those lists besides, you know, 15 different versions, you know, the same version here and there of Chaos. You know, here's, you know, Teledad again. Here's Dragon Rulers again. You know, and it's just like, look, we're so over it. Can we get some new blood? Can we get some casual shit in here? Like, can we get a Madolche deck running in this bitch? Because I know Madolche was top in a lot of places. Because we've seen it on. Everybody was just very happy to see something different for a change. But yeah, if I'm not seeing that, then I'm just not going to be watching content anymore. So it won't hurt me. I'm sure it won't hurt him. But yeah, and I would do my own Yu-Gi-Oh cross panels, but that takes a lot of effort, time, and if you guys, I have none of that. So it's like I said, I put my money. I'm putting everything on the forefront. It is how it is. I might even throw in some video game stuff too, like decks I played in video games. At the end of it, 'cause I have a lot of my cartridges too. So we just started playing for like Year Eternal Duelist Soul, Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2004, Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2005, the DS games as well. So there's a lot of things I can reach for. Whether they're old, whether they're new, or whether, it pisses people, off and ruffles some jimmies. It is what it is. And I'll find the most accurate build I can. If I have to build the deck IRL, I hope I have enough of the cards to build it. Because the IRL stuff's gonna be a trip if I have to build it from scratch. Because I was looking for spoilers for what's coming up. I want to be recreating Jeff Jones's Harpie deck from his ARG circuit event that him and Billy Brake were both in. Sorry about that. Funny enough, Billy Brake and Jeff Jones were running Harpies similarly back to back. But there were like a couple of changes. I'm going to be very honest. I would like to see what Billy Brake's build looks like, because I don't like what Jeff Jones's build is like, and a lot of people had agreed on that. That's like there's a lot of things would change with Jeff, because there's a lot of things in it that just was like, no, we're good. So, I'm definitely going to be looking at that. Other than that, I mean, that's kind of just one of them. I'm going to look at Madolches. I'm going to look at Spellbook. Most definitely, because I do have those cards. I'm even going to put in Fortune Ladies as well. Even though there's never been a regional top with Fortune Ladies, I am going to be looking at Fortune Ladies for this particular thing. So, yeah. It's gonna be a journey, but it'll give me some stuff to do. It'll bring some content to the channel, so I know you guys will like that. Other than that, I don't even have much to say. I don't really think I have much, in terms of things to pour for. Because then it kind of just leads into, other discussions. Because, there's, some other stuff that I want to leave for its own podcast, as well. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. Sorry, I'm having one of those days and I just having a moment. So, yeah. What else can I talk about? I don't want to get too distracted. Oh, Pokemon fans. The Mightiest Mark for Blastoise is out for the next week. So to celebrate the 25th anniversary, 28th anniversary, 28th or 27th? 28th anniversary of the Pokemon series. Red and Blue were first released in Japan 28 years ago. Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur are the 7-star raid, the Mightiest Mark. Venusaur was just not too long ago, and Blastoise is the current one. So they're going to be for a week straight. We don't know if they're going to be on rotation like before, or like the other ones, and we don't know if there's going to be any new ones going to be added. Excuse me. But I did get my Blastoise, and I do have my Venusaur. Blastoise took longer than Venusaur, and I'm scared for what they're going to do with Charizard. But from judging by the picture, Charizard's going to be the same like the first 7-star raid, because Charizard was the first 7-star raid event for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I believe Charizard was Dragon type. So people were breeding stuff like Sylveon, people were breeding Umbreon. Umbreon can take a lot of hits, and then Dazzling Gleams and stuff like that, or just play a good support role. So it really just depends on it. For Blastoise, what did I do for Blastoise? Oh, I I use the fighting type. I think I use hands, catching hands. Yeah, I use iron hands, and I did like body press. Yeah, I did body press. The body press setup where I did that both up. Oh no, I did iron defense a couple of times. Then I bulked that. No, I did I went to my no, I went. I'm sorry, I have to think about this because I know I could just turn my DS on. I mean, 3D, my Switch on, I can see. But for the Mighty Smart Grade for the I like not the Electabuzz. Sorry, for the Black Blaze, I used my Iron Hands that was level 100. Um, Trained in all the areas that you need to be trained in for an adamant no, jolly natured Iron Hand. And I was rocking Iron Defense, Body Press, Electric Terrain, and I forgot what the other move is. Oh, Wild Charge, because I put an electric move on it, because I really just put Thunder Punch. But I wanted more damage over not being. I wanted the more damage. I could easily just put Thunder Punch back on it. So I know killing Thunder Punch. But yeah, it's that's what I use for that. And then for the Venusaur, I know I use the Flyer. Either I use a Flyer or use a Water type. But I think I use someone who could fly. And that's how I got over Venusaur. Because Venusaur, Venusaur special stats were off track. And then it had Sunny Day too. So that became a problem. But I managed to get through that. I think I wish I used someone who was able to manipulate weather against it. I just can't remember off the top of my head. I think it was Gyarados. I think so. The Gyarados and Dragonite that I used to take on the Venusaur. Because Venusaur, because Gyarados and Dragonite are going to take neutral damage from a lot of Venusaur's moves. The Earthquake, well, not Earthquake. I could have made that because, flying types can't be hit by ground type move. Then I know it had Sunny Day, it had access to Solar Beam, it had access to Grass Move. So I just really just trying to figure out how I want to come back to it. So, yeah, it is currently still alive. But I guess I'm just now waiting for next week when Charizard comes, and then how to set up for Charizard. It's the same Charizard, which, wow, recycling. And I can just go buff up a Sylveon or buff up an Umbreon. I have plenty of them. And it is worth doing the whole searching for EV or searching for raid. I mean, hell, I'm paying for Pokemon Banks. I can just move over an EV or an Umbreon and stuff with the right nature. Give it the bottle cap, give it the jar, give it the medicine, give it the vitamins, just bulk it up. And it's one heavy tank. Yeah, like that's the mightiest marks, and all the regular marks and stuff for the game are still doing those. The Pokemon for different versions, I definitely say check out the Poke Portal, give the Poke Portal some rotations, to start finding Pokemon, especially if you're playing it with other people. Like if they have Scarlet, you have Violet, and you start seeing some of the Violet raids, they'll take advantage of those. I did too when was it Fluttermane from Scarlet was in the game as a rare mark. Yeah, all the people who had that, I definitely went through those because I think ours was opposite was Julius, Dark Julius. Yeah, the not hydrating. So yeah, but I got couple of the Fluttermane. Because I like Mischievous. Mischievous is an awesome Pokemon, and I was happy they did a Paradox form of Mischievous. Probably rare occasion because I like some, but not all the Paradox Pokemon. Like I like Full Moon, I like Iron Valiant, I like the Iron Hands is okay. was it the not Grizian and the Crusher Drake Wake for what is it? Yeah, excuse me. Those love them. I don't really care for like long neck, Raikou, and Triceratops Entei. I don't, but I chose Violet, so I get the Swords of Justice Mecha form, which is fine. Because I don't even get Raging Bull. I think we get Combolions. So, whatever. I'm also trying to think what other stuff is. I think that's about. Sorry if like I'm blinking on things. I'm trying to make these things more than at least 30 minutes, but I'm just so tired and from work and just bringing stuff up just mentally fucks with me. I'm trying not to have an episode, but I think I'm going to start having an episode. So, yeah. I guess there's not really much else up out on that end. Yu-Gi-Oh's 25th anniversary rarity set with the quarter centuries. No big news from there. The Japanese version just announced that they're adding Drytron to their collection pack. So they're gonna have Drytron. I think some people are asking with both the Reggie collection and the new Battles of Legend stuff coming out, what stuff would people like to see? I mean, because the Battles of Legend stuff is just basically the animation chronicle stuff. We already know the Dark Magician with the Magician of Black Chaos, right? On the Red Eyes is a thing. I mean, the Blue Eyes, like Ultimate Dragon is a thing. I really don't care about it, but I'm sure people are going to try to play it. What I like to CBH, ONGL. I mean, like Harpie Feral Formation, Arrow Nail, Rose Lip, just Harpie. Nightmare Chimera, just that is a thing. Um, like it's not really much. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's not really much because it's like you. What is that with this? Yeah. It's supposed to be on rotation, but then again, I don't have too many like Yu-Gi-Oh music tracks on here, so forgive me. Um, but yeah, just like thinking about it, it's like it's not too much stuff to really think about. Not think about it. Oh. Hmm. Stuff I like to see. But Dolce, because they just added two. Dolce, Dark Hunt, Harpy has already been announced with Blackwing. They're both going to be in here. So I like to see some of that come to like the Rarity collection. Like we get some of the Harpy stuff, give them some upgrades. You know, who had Harpy lady? She's left. Um, Birdface? No one runs Birdface. Don't take me seriously. But like Arrow now, Harpy Feather Duster. I mean, Arrow now, Harpy Feather. No, yeah, Harpy Feather Duster. Put that in the collection. And then for Anime Chronicles, give us Rosewet, Harpy Lady, Phoenix Formation. You know, yeah, give us all that. Arrow now, Rosewet, Phoenix Formation. I don't care too much about Nightmare Chimera. Even heavy restrictions on it, because Nightmare Chimera is basically just, I know my opponent's playing top card, I mean playing monster with effects. I mean playing a whole bunch of monsters, I want to just make token. And then my opponent can't get over most of my tokens. Welcome to Yukio. And then abuse the tokens, because then they might have to limit the card. I know Scapegoat's not limited, but, yeah. I mean, what stuff is it from the Chaos Era not limited if it hasn't been a rider and change? Yeah, that is a thing. It's, um, yeah, just curious to see what they'll do for the animation chronicle and what stuff. They just announced a new monster. I think it's Ancient Gear Dragon, which is technically not Cyber Dragon, but inspired by Cyber Dragon. So cute. And then what else was that? Oh, the OCG just announced that they're gonna have their Forbidden Limited list for the 1st of April, announced on the 24th of May. So I will be doing a video of that. And then I don't know about TCG wise. If the TCG Forbidden Limited list is gonna be out by then. I'm probably sure it's gonna be out before national season. So get ready for that. Other than that, Outdoor Worlds is gonna be this year. It's gonna be in Seattle. So Seattle, Washington will be the host of the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championships 2024, and it's going to be in September. So I think the weekend after Labor Day, or the weekend of Labor Day. No, Labor Day is always on the 4th or 5th. So hold on, let me check that real quick. Just we do have a thing. March, April, May, June, July, August. No, it actually is Labor Day, or after Labor Day. Because Labor Day is supposed to be, I think, that first weekend. So, yeah, that is the thing. I'm not going. I don't have the money for that. I know. Okay, no batteries and stuff. My HPJ battery should be full. It's just that my headphones are probably low too. So, yeah, let me check on my headphones actually. What was the 70%? And one of them says battery is low. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, there's that going on. Digimon had their championship, their worlds already. Pokemon Worlds is until August, so that's the thing. They just announced that there's gonna be an Iron Hand distributed for an event that just happened like a week ago. So, it was. Um, so yeah, free stuff, free stuff. And then something said about Raging Bolt being they're gonna release a Raging Bolt as well. So cool. So I don't have to deal with Scarlet and buying a version of Scarlet because I'm not trying to buy a version of Scarlet. I'm gonna put that out there now. I'm not like after the whole thing of like previous generation. No, I'm good. 2 generations ago, because for Generation 7, I bought Moon and then I turned around and bought Ultra Sun. Just finding out that Ultra Sun was gonna have the Pokemon I wanted in it, not Moon. So, but I had all the Moon exclusives still in Ultra Moon. So it was like, okay, well, I have Ultra Sun, so I have Sun's exclusives. Which is true, I had a majority of Sun's exclusives. Especially able to fill out the decks for Gen 7. Surprisingly. No, actually, no, I didn't, because I was still missing them. That was the thing. It is what it is. I still have to keep most of my Pokemon, so smiles. But, yeah, not really too much. I'm playing a lot of OG Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2004, Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2005, Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2006. I stopped a bit for 5 because, like, 5 is basically just now finding tournaments to game, so I've already gotten all the cards in the game. Then Ultimate Masters, at a certain point you have to stop because you don't get any new opponents in the campaign. You have to do like the theme duels and limitation duels, but they don't give you much either. They give you extra packs and stuff, but that's about it. If I wanted extra packs and stuff, I could just put your extra pack. But yeah, and like you can't even 100% the game. You can only 999% the game. Because there's like some errors and stuff in the game processor, and that certain opponents won't appear, or certain cards appear in the game, but if you hack the cards in, the game still won't recognize it. So $999 is the best you can do. Hopefully, if the retro collection for the Switch comes out, they they're not gonna fix it. They're just gonna give us the games and just like happy joy. And they still haven't announced what game. They only said two games, which are the GBC game, Battle of the Great Duelist, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition, Stairway to Destiny Duels, with its Japanese name. Because I was trying to explain that one to people, but I don't have an opinion because I'm not a YouTuber with more than 1,000 subscribers. Or at this point, I guess in conjunction to where I was talking, um, I don't have a soul and I don't have a fan base. So fuck me. So. Oh, and one of my headphones just went out. Yay! So let me put this on the charger while the other one is on. Because I think that's gonna be a good wrap-up point to talk about, huh? So, no, so yeah, this is gonna be the end of the podcast for session 5. I gotta figure out what wacky name I want to put on there, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Well, for listening in on the podcast. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys like the new look. For those who are watching it physically, or watching the video, the VOD of it. If not, if you're watching it podcast wise, I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. That helps me out tremendously. Again, hit the notification bell to be informed when I upload more content to the channel. My socials are in the description box as well, so you guys can hit me up on social media. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. HPJ signing out. Take care.